Hey guys, Small and Mighty here, doing another commentary, and I apologize for not doing a commentary in a while, because it's just, I don't know, it's been tough. I'll explain the whole deal, why I haven't been doing commentaries in a few days, because last week was a busy week for me, and I thought I'd make a series of commentaries on each day. And today just happens to be Saturday and Sunday, or the weekend, or last weekend, which was, oh, watch this, 2, 3, 4, 5, quad feed, or pentafeed. And that's the only reason this game plays any decent, is just because of that pentafeed. And, okay, anyway, back to the topic. This commentary is going to be about how our prom went, and if I could describe it in 4 words, it would just be better than last year. And that's exactly what it was. My date was, actually, I didn't ask her as just as friends. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but she didn't say yes just as friends like the girl I asked last year, which that's all I was asking her was. But the reason I didn't ask her again is because it was fun to go with her. It was just really expensive to go as just friends, so I wanted to ask someone and maybe get something out of it, not like sex, but get like maybe a girlfriend. Maybe. I'm still working on it, but I don't know. But I was talking to her before prom, and I found out that she doesn't mind when things are awkward in the car, and so it was kind of funny because I knew that there would be at least one awkward moment in the car, and so I'm like, hey, you want to pull a prank on the other two in the car? Because we had 2 groups originally, but it was pretty much, we had one group of 8 people, but it's pretty much 2 groups of 4 because we took 2 cars to the dance. We didn't even dance in the same group pretty much, and then we went home in different groups, and so really the only time we were together was after it, because we ate dinner, but it was pretty much 2 groups at dinner too. Anyway, so I texted her saying we should be awkward in the car, and she's like, oh, perfect, but how will we know when it comes? Like, we'll just know. We just won't say anything and see how long it'll take them to notice or say something, and we'll just be cracking up. And it never happened because they were always playing music, and it was always fun. It never got awkward. So once we got to dinner, oh yeah, I guess I should talk about the corsage. And no, it was just a normal like corsage and boutonniere put on. And they got pictures and stuff. And anyway, so dinner. We went to this Italian place, and they have these like vibrator thingies, and it's really funny because we don't know what they're called. So he's like, whoa, put this vibrator on your butt, it feels so Cody's like that. Cody's like, put this vibrator on your butt, it feels so good. And he hands it to me, so I put it on my butt, and it just vibrates and it tickles, and it's just really weird. And both the girls are just like, oh my gosh. But they were laughing too. It was really funny because we didn't know what to call it, and vibrator just sounds really weird to a girl. It's like one of those things where it's like moist. Girls hate the word moist. I don't find anything wrong with it. But so yeah, that's the vibrator part. There was also this little girl that came up to my date, and she gave her a little white flower, and it was so cute what she did. She's just like, this is for you, and Anna, my date, is just like, this is for me? Oh, how sweet. And it was good. She was showing me up, I'm not gonna lie. And so once we finally did get into the restaurant, they gave us bread that was impossible to cut, it seemed like. I don't know how Cody was doing it so well. He was like a professional bread cutter. And then there's me squishing the bread, and I would try to cut it, and then I would just end up just demolishing the bread. Even the other people were like, holy crap, Chris, what did you do to it? And so they all tried. Anna tried too, and she ended up cutting her finger, not off, but it left a mark. It didn't really break skin, but it left like a red mark. And so that's halftime right there. I'm 37-8, so that was a pretty decent half. And so, yeah, that was dinner. Once we got out of dinner, we decided to break up into our two groups again. But really, the dinner was still two groups because me, Cody, Miriam, and Anna were talking, and then the other 4 people that took the car were talking. And I'm not really friends with... Okay, I'm kind of friends with one of them, but I'm not really friends with any of the other 3 of them in the other group. So, I don't know, it kind of worked well. But anyway, so we took the freeway to go to where our prom was we went to where our prom was, and the freeway in Oregon was, let's just say, confusing. We ended up getting lost and almost getting into a crash, and it was just hectic. We missed the first exit that we were supposed to take, so we went to the next one, and by then we were like, I'd say a good about 10 miles away from where we were supposed to be. So we ended up turning, and the group behind us ends up turning also because they were just following us, and they're like, hey, we have a GPS, why don't you just follow us? And so we're like, okay, we'll follow you guys. And they ended up turning when they weren't supposed to, or okay, they turned when they're supposed to. They weren't, it was technically illegal, the turn they did, because I don't know, they just turned from a middle lane into going left, and it was just crazy. So we ended up losing them again, and so we had to get our phone, and we're like, where are you guys? And so then we pulled into like a Taco Bell and just ended up figuring out where to go from there. But we did end up finding our way there eventually, and then we ended up parking at Anna. Oh gosh, voice crack. We ended up parking at Anna's church and walking about two or three blocks, and then we realized that we could have parked closer. So we turned around, walked back the 2 blocks because Miriam's heels were hurting her, and then we got in the car and we went backwards, or we went back to where like we couldn't find anything. So we ended up parking at this place where you had to pay $3, and Cody pulls out his coin collection, not coin collection, but coins out of the back of his car, and Miriam and Anna just start cracking up because there's, I was talking to her yesterday about this, she said there's probably about $20 in coins, and I kind of believe that. There are a lot of coins in his front seat, but he found $3 worth, and so eventually we finally got to the prom, and now that was just all, this is all before the dance. This isn't even the dance, which I guess the dance wasn't even all that exciting, but the music was okay. They played a lot of songs that I actually knew, which is surprising because I don't listen to music. But they played, I don't know, they played stuff like The Ceiling Can't Hold Us. They played the Harlem Shake, which was, that was not a good choice. Whoever picked that was not, no. You should never have a Harlem Shake at prom. But, so yeah, they were doing all those kind of dances, and like slow dances came, and I talked to her. I tried hinting that I liked her, because I told her that I originally asked someone else, but she said no, and now I'm kind of glad, because I get to be with her, and I don't know, I'd rather be with her than the first one anyway. And I don't know if that's kind of hinting that I like her, but dancing. What else was I going to say about dancing? I don't know, but we had a special ed kid come in. He showed me up in what the dance move that I did. See, the group I was in, they weren't the grinding type, and to be honest, neither am I. I grinded once my freshman year, but I don't know. Girls I respect, I wouldn't really want to grind on. Anyway, so we went back. That was pretty much dancing, but he showed me up, and when we went back, we went onto like a campfire, and we just talked for a while, and we had a burping contest, which one of the guys thought it was really funny that I could burp endlessly. It sounds like this. Yeah, he thought that was hilarious, and he's in my civics class, so I can make him crack up whenever I want, and he'll get in trouble. That's a good way to end the thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I went 72 and 10. Oh wow, I guess I should have kept this. Anyway, peace out, slutbags, as Jay Nasty would say.